The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally...
Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that...
And a chance! Cleared without hesitation. Stood up well to him there. A heavy challenge. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, sweet feet. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shot could be on. And this is Raul. Good read, needed to be. Forlan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. And this is Bojan. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good ball. Raul. And it's Zanetti. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. Thinks... Chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great! And the finish! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes short and sharp. That's very neat. Chips it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! And we have our very first corner. Mateus with the short one. And this is Batistuta. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's been shipped out wide. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Bojan. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some good work on the right flank here. Zanetti, big header! That's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bojan. That has not gone well. Kusanov.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. To Guardiola. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been slung wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bojan. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's got his range wrong there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a threatening ball. Chiellini tries to clear. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now this... And the shot! He has done it! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is quite a battle.
This is
Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And that pass just didn't quite work. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zanetti, and it's played into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, what a ball! And it's Guardiola. Nicely worked. Great chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substitution.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more...
Neymar! Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar! Hernandez tries to pass it through. Bojan. Neymar. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Strokes it back. And that interception was most necessary. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's whipped it across. He rises! Against the crossbar. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Looking for the run. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Passing nice and neat. Now this could be a chance. Now the cross, he gets big! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit with...
Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's clever. Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Saviola looking to play him in. Now he's having a shot! It's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Saviola. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
2 down already, a nightmare start.
Now, it's come to nothing. Scholes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Saviola.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, played right into his path. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Messi. Chooses to go back. He's had a shot! Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's there to retrieve it. The muscular approach does pay off here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. Looking for options for movement. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Hazard. Hazard. Hullet. Now it's Saviola. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Saviola, brilliantly cut out. Hernandez tries to pass it through. It's Saviola! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a sharp pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saviola does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hazard. Batistuta picked out brilliantly. Raul. Guardiola. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew that they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona find a... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Could be danger here. And it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Great chance! Raul. And it's Messi. Hernandez. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Saviola. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well measured. Batistuta, real chance! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's running through. Got it! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hazard knocks it into space, and he plays one through. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Scholes, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hazard. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Guardiola. Hernandez. And it's Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming. Now he's got space here. And that should get the job done. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Saviola. Aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Raul. And Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Saviola. Hernandez. And that has put paid to that. That's been slipped through. And this is Saviola. He is through here. Big chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Zanetti. Scholes. And it's Guardiola. Cannavaro. Into the last 5 minutes. Scholes. Hernandez. Nicely aimed pass. And he's had it nicked away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola. Spread it left. Azar. Now it's Hullins. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Crunching tackle. Zanetti. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, nicely intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great ball, and he's in here! Now that is a hefty challenge.
He can get that clear.
Kusanov. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Opts for safety. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hakimi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's in on goal. Right card, clears. Quarter of an hour played. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's got away. And Van Nistelrooy! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Rodri. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi, and he's managed to get free. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Zola. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure. And he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And a chance!
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
So this to restore parity.
That is some save from Khan.
Look at the real chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score,
we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely foot, and it's been given away.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the short one. Takes a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Zanetti makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zola. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Hakimi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That looks a good ball through. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, nice touch. Shoots! And it's a goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
And we're underway again.
Cannavaro. That's a cute ball. Raul. Nakamura. Beckham. Guardiola. Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary. And this is Zola. Oh, now goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Baggio. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola. Serginho. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Beckham. He is through here. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That has ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. And it's Beckham. Zanetti. Passing nice and neat. That's tidy. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's there to clear it.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Zola is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Nistelrooy looks to get on the end of this. He's found a way through. Great vision.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Solar. That is a brilliant interception. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Zola.
2 added minutes has been
Zanetti
indicated.
goes sliding in. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Raul. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And that is that.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And here's Van Basten. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in England.
Shoots! And he can clear it away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Danger averted for now. Knocks it into space. And this is Owen. Makalele does well to get it back. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Scholes. Messi. And this is Messi. Still goalless. Now it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through. Rijkaard! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And smartly reclaimed. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Conte. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And here's Owen. And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball!
This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. Bayer is there to clear. And that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Basten opts for safety. Tries to play it through. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Batistuta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Terrific header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's through here, and it's made its way to him, and he's gone backward here. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Added time.
Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's intervened well there. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period, Let us see what the second half brings.
And now, please turn
What do you
towards
think
the
we're up
screen
to
for
after
a
45
special
minutes?
presentation
I think they
featuring
can be
our
very
guest
happy with the
performance
flow
today.
of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Neymar. Zanetti. Neymar. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence. Van Basten!
And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Owen under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Distributed tidily. And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Driving on and making good progress. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. That is good alertness. And claimed it back swiftly. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Owen receives it in a good position here. And he's there to get it away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Another throw-in. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0.
Ball driven towards the far post.
He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. Played backwards here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Messi plays it short. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Scholes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Deftly away.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Owen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Of anybody who has found themselves a little
So
lost
what do you
today.
take away from it? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first 5.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the...
Beckham! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Conte. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi powering forward here. Neymar.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Scholes stood his ground strongly. Over to the left. Now it's Endrick. He's found a way through. McAllister. And a chance! That's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's having a good look here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. A lovely pass, but can he... Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And that should get the job done. Look at the space here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nice physical challenge. Kusanov concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Otto. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. And here's Kante. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is super.
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Conte.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Albert Ferrer. And it's Conte. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Scholes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Decent chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Cleared without hesitation. Opts to... Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nice touch.
3 minutes added
He's
time.
had a shot! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's the chance to counter. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Beckham. He's gone forward. Kusanov makes the interception.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Endrick has got himself a free kick. Scholes has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Conte. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Nicked it back promptly. Zanetti. To McAllister. Oh, sweet feet. Thinks about the shot. And this is Neymar. Endrick. And the shot!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. McAllister. And here's Endrick. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
And it's Conte. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckham. Oh, well played, well played. Endrick given the lift of his goal. And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, played through for the wide man. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Conte. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Inzaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. Inzaghi has been caught there. It's a foul.
Kusanov has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And it's Zanetti. Endrick. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Nakamura. Can he get on the end of this? Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just a goal. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have got ourselves a game here. Now it's Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Endrick. Number 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 20, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 18, Berbatov. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 11, Okazaki. Substitution.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. All the defenders determined to ensure that there is no repeat of the first goal. He's gone for it! Manchester United have their third corner. Odo goes short. Messi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Zanetti reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Beckham. Oh, that's neat. Alonso. And here's Neymar. Raul. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Quality ball. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, now it's a race. And the shot! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through. And here's Xabi Alonso. He's going for goal! It's not an especially good pass, that. Out towards the flank. It's an early cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That's a good ball out wide. And that has put paid to that. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nakamura. Guardiola. Beckham. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that should get the job done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Nakamura. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus. Chance here to counter. Beckham providing an outlet on that. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And that is a little undercooked. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Raul. Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Robertson. And it's Robertson. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckenbauer. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Alonso! It's a pretty loose pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nakamura. Steaming on. Oh, shooting chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And this is Neymar. Robertson has it in a wide position. And this is Neymar! So, third corner of the game. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Zanetti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Beckham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving on and making good progress. Guardiola. Nakamura. Very much a man of this moment. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mateus. Oh, this is a very good run. Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Always onto this. This might spell danger, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar wins the duel this time. Mateus. Now it's Neymar. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mateus. And here's Neymar. He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. An instinctive delivery. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He's got away. He's in space and looking for options. Just eases him off the ball. Robertson is fouled. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's made its way to him. Now it's Beckham.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had a hit! Off the post! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Beckham standing over it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Ibrahimovic, Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And a quick reminder today,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in this.
Real chance! Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Raul is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Raul. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. Can he get onto this? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. That is great defending, so alert. And he's there to belt it away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, easy pickings there. Modric conjures time and space where few can. Check. And it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Opts for safety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's been played through. Poor, robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he welcomes it in. Cruyff. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Khan with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, good take in a good area. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He slings it this time, surely! And yes, it's there! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
2 goals on the day, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. Shot a goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Xabi Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Looking for the run. And the keeper's got it again. Check, the great organiser of defence. Now it's Rashford. Rashford going full tilt down the right-hand side.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's superb. Modric. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a searching pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Cruyff. Raul pinches it off him. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Hang a header! Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Tries to pass it through, crosses it in, and the shot! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And they've got a throw. Modric. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Albert Ferrer. Looking tidy in possession here. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's quick to get it clear again. Modric.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alonso. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 27, Bojan Krikic, el dorsal 17.
Great chance here from position A1. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nagatomo is there to clear. It's run loose here. There's the clearance. That's a throw. And it's Neymar. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, important interception. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Some really good ball movement. Neymar. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Saliba. And it's Azar. Oh, well played, lovely. Neymar. Looking for takes a shot! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! So smooth, a signature finish. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.